Here with head coach Mike McConathy, a 76-66 loss to Nicholls. And coach, you've mentioned it several times early in conference, learning how to close games and doing the little things. Those go hand in hand. Tonight, you compete hard. You cut a 8-point lead to 1 at the last media timeout, and then it just kind of slips away at the end.
Well, it flipped away because we didn't take advantage of opportunities early on. You got to give Nicholls State a lot of credit because they really played hard. Pierce Spencer had 8 rebounds, had 3 offensive rebounds, and every one of them seemed like that they were at a crucial time in the game. It was wrong with Ty Gordon and Kevin Johnson from Nicholls. They did a great job. I felt like that 80% of the time, I thought we defended it. I thought we mixed some things up. We created some problems. We just stumbled a little bit offensively. Didn't shoot the ball at all very well. When you're 4 for 20 from the 3-point line, you know, you're going to have to make up for some things. I do think Larry Owens and Jamari Gregg had pretty good games. Jamari Gregg's lost out at the first half, didn't get to play much. He ended up with 3 fouls, comes out the second half and has 9 points and 5 rebounds during the period of time that he was in the game. So I just think that it's little things that we continue to have to get over the hump and learn how to win. And you know, there again, it goes back to the fact that you're not being enough games that the clock's tight during the non-conference schedule to where you know what you need to do. Other thing is we're playing in a situation where we had guys playing some minutes that hadn't been playing recently. And so, you know, maybe could have made some better decisions, but I felt like that all in all, everybody competed hard, just got to play a lot harder.
Coach, I asked you on this as well. I mean, we're in conference play, but did you expect the game to go tick for tat or just be as tight as it was most of the game?
No, I felt like it'd be tick. I really felt like it should have been a tick for tat game. They're really, really talented, but I think we're pretty talented too. I just think that a lot of the things that happened for them to get ahead of us was finishing the game and making the extra effort play that we didn't. The other thing too, if you go back and you looked at video, I can take the energy out of the bench and take the energy out of the players by their body language the last about 3 minutes of the game. And for whatever reason, that revisited us. Whenever Saturday at McNeese, everybody was on board, they're happy, boom, boom, boom. But that's the nature of today in games. It may have been that way 40 years ago when I started coaching too, but it's more pronounced now. Because if a lot of times if players don't feel like they're getting in or whatever, there's not that we ball. Sometimes it becomes me ball. And this group is growing. They are a great group of young men. I would say in all my years coaching, they're as good a guys from top to bottom to deal with the coach. But we've got to do the little things to be able to get over hump to win.
Coach, you talk about the energy there. It seems like it come out on fire in the beginning, but just kind of slack off there. Where
I just think that's experience, even though we've got a lot of experience, but experience of winning and being able to put the foot down when things are going good. If you go back and you look at that half, the first wave went in, they did a great job. We bring a wave in, which I love to do that, but we hadn't been doing as much the last couple of years. They were great. When I bring the starters back in, they weren't very good, and I brought the next wave in, they weren't very good. So you can't have those lulls. If you get your moments in the sun, you need to make sure you take advantage of the sun, and the weather's been pretty rough around here lately, so we needed to take advantage of that.
What was, I guess, a simple message that you gave this team after?
A simple message would be make plays and don't allow them to out-hustle you. You know, that's probably not eloquently stated, but you know, I mean, that's the thing. You go make the plays and don't allow them to out-hustle you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.